Hello and welcome to another video, and we're going to be absolute scum because we need to get the tag challenge done for this event, and what better to do it on than the LRM Night Gyr. Now this thing is entirely for the trolls. It's fun as hell to play, but it's stupid and not that effective of a build. But we've got 4 LRM 15s spread across the torsos. We're taking a Night Gyr Delta everything, with the Delta head giving us that CT energy hardpoint, which we have put the tag in, and we're actually doing a full 8 set here. We got Delta everything. We're back to what this mech was supposed to be, so we get our set of 8 bonus, which gives us energy cooldown and energy range, although we're not really needing that. Our single backup weapon here is a large pulse laser, which it's good enough. But then otherwise we just have a ton of ammo, a light active probe, and that's going to be it. Also, something I'm doing here is I'm running the fire control macro. Now, you can choose to run this or not, but what I have done is I have set up such that the weapon toggle key is my 3 key, and what that'll do is it'll toggle group 6. So when I'm in the game and I press 3, it'll keep weapon group 6 constantly on. And if I look at my weapon groups here, we can see that I can set nothing to 3 and then set my tag to 6. So when I press 3 on my keyboard, my tag will stay on permanently. So I don't have to worry about holding down another button in order to get my tag on target, and I got that tag coming out of my mech's top of the head, so if I can see it, I can tag it. And then I can get that bonus from tag, I can get that lock on, and I can throw those LRMs downrange and get that tagged kill, which is what we need to do to get this event done. But that is it for the build. Let's get in and see what cancer we can spread with the LRM Night Gyr. And for the first match with our cancerous Night Gyr, we are on Grim Plexus Conquest, and we're moving forward. All I have to do now is press 3, tag permanently, and everyone, I can see it's coming out of the top of my face. Tag the everythings. And then LRM Gyr, we got 2,160 rounds. More than enough just to spit missiles the entire match. And if we do them all in chain fire, we should never overheat. Never, ever, ever overheat. So let us move forward. Let us see if somebody is going to try to take Theta. If they do, we're going to learn the shit out of them. But this is one problem with the macro here. You see how I went to my map? When I came back, the tag was gone. You have to tap 3 to turn it off and tap 3 to turn it on again. It's really annoying. You open up your map and that kicks off. It's the only downside of the tag toggle. Also, I believe if you open the my brain isn't functioning. The score screen, it also does that as well. So as long as you're normally fighting, it's all good. But the moment you do some other stuff, it breaks. We got the lock there. I'm aiming down so that my tag isn't randomly like aiming across the map, because I don't want to show that I have my tag across the map, because it gives away your position. Don't think any of those are gonna hit, but that is okay. So I'm just aiming down, looking up, not wanting to show my tag off. We're just going to get into position. Our guys got Theta. I think we're going to push right here a little bit. We want to get to some guys. We want to get into range. We got 900 meters range on our tag. We want to get that tag into range so that when we kill somebody, we actually kill them with the tag on them, because that is the achievement for the event. If we're not actively tagging them, it's actually not worthwhile. So we're going to rotate right here. We're going to see if we can catch out some of their assaults as they're moving. The entire team is moving like that. Yeah, we'd like to catch that guy. But we'll see how fast we can go. I am going a little bit away from my team. This is probably a horrible idea and will end with sadness, but it's for the memes. It's for the fun of spreading cancer. Spreading the LRM cancer across the world. That guy's in range, just barely though. I'd like to get over here with this Arctic cheetah as he was poking this Marauder 2C. Oh yes, I want to get an angle on that Marauder 2C. He is my ultimate goal right now. There's this. Ooh, there's also this guy close up. This Jenner. He's got some damage going on him. I'm going to see if we can keep that tag on him. And just raining in the missiles. Come on, give me that lock. Give me that lock, boy. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Give me a tag lock kill. That should be one. That should be one. Yeah, it was a tag kill. Okay. Moving forward. Next enemy. Give me that lock on that guy. I'll take the Vindicator too. But also take this Marauder. I gotta get to I gotta get line of sight so I can get tag on him. Now we got it going. Our heat level is getting critical, but we are pumping out this damage. We're gonna cool off a little bit here. It's this Spirit Bear. The Spirit Bear with ATMs. What is the world coming to? But you're firing them past 500 meters. It's simply not worthwhile. You do crap damage and your ammo counts are horrible. So Spirit Bear, you're going to get taken out by the vastly more efficient LRMs for long distance. But he goes down. Will that be a tag kill? I don't think so, because I wasn't actively tagging him when he died. It's the one problem with the tag thing. You need to be actively doing it when they explode. And sometimes they're out of range, like this guy here. He's down. Now, is that a tag kill? Don't know. But this guy right here, we can shoot him. We killed him. Or at least, no, he didn't kill him, but we got a tag kill. That's good. We're marching through their rear side here. And they took out our assaults as well. So it was a trading of back ends in that sense. But Fulgore 1 over there is kicking ass. We're going to re-enable our tag. We're going to get these guys on, and we're going to start lerming the hell out of them. That linebacker, you're going to want to start moving, because LRMs are raining on you, but not out into the open. That is the wrong way to go, as I can just put out some massive DPS on this guy. Just constantly getting those LRMs down range. They're coming straight for us in Fox 7. We need to group up. We need to group up. They're coming straight at me. I can't take him on directly. We need that guy in Echo, the guy in Epsilon, that Phoenix Hawk. We need him on the front here, as these guys are going to push into me, and I can't take care of them at these short ranges. So unfortunately, the weakness of the LRMs is the fact that I can't kill this light. I need help with this light. But we do have the large pulse to work on this linebacker. I think I might actually get this guy. He went down. As we are working on the next one, this Shadowhawk with dual PPCs is overheating himself. As we're just constantly falling back, just putting out some more damage, spreading the best we can, continuing to move, doing whatever we can to stay alive. There goes my right torso. It's okay. Our PPC is in our center. And the Shadowhawk goes down to one of my allies. We have just the little bugger that has been nibbling at my ankle the entire time, and he gets taken out by my allies. Hell yes. We just have a single LRM-15 left, but we got the large pulse and the tag. And let me check to see. 2 enemies left, and 4 of us with a disconnect. So our little cougar there is inoperable. But we got a crab. I'm really crit. I'd love to just use my remaining 240 missiles, try to get some LRM damage. That was a bad launch from my part, but we need to push into this guy with our team, as everyone is very low, and our extra large pulse here could be pretty useful. Stupid building getting in the way, but other than that, we're at 621 points, and we're pretty much gonna win this match. So good work with our team there. We managed to survive a push by multiple shorter range mechs because our team gave us some support, and also I realized this push was coming and I started to fall back, so it was easier for my team to get to me to support me. But now, just to find that last opponent, somebody out there. And I'll have to take that out post-editing. Hopefully you can't hear that, but there's these goddamn planes overflying my house. I want to have my window open, and I would like to have some nice, fresh summer breeze, but it just is so bothersome in the recording to have a plane fly over every so often. So the last guy is on Kappa. We are moving towards him. I'm just going to full crap Theta because we're going to win here in just a few seconds anyway. So good game to our opponents, and hopefully that Cougar comes back in time to get his rewards. A few more seconds here, and we win. Let us see what the post-game stats are like. I know I got a couple kills, a couple tag kills hopefully, so we shall see how many I got. We got 283,000 C-bills earned, 2 kills, 6 assists, 1 was a solo kill, 2 was kill most damage dealt. We did 555 damage. Feels like a phone number they use in Hollywood, like call 555, you know this. We got tag damage 7, tag kills 2. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let us move on to the next match with the cancerous LRM Night Gyr. And for our next match, we're on Canyon, and it is a skirmish. Canyon is okay for LRMs, not the best. There is some pretty decent cover with the Canyon walls, but do what we can. We just gotta get those tag kills. Tag up. Boop. Let's go. We're gonna push relatively aggressively towards the center. LRMs work down to 180, so why the hell not? Get that Shadowcat tagged up and shown where he is. Yo ECM means nothing in front of my tag. And get to the center, because I'm going to try to LRM across the center here. There is no point in hiding with Zemex when you can just LRM at this range, and they can't avoid it because they have no time. This is the best part about LRMing at short range, is they literally don't have the time to dodge the LRMs. We're going to get this mislinks here. You tried to be sneaky, you little bastard. But his radar deprivation saved his ass. He shot down that UAV. We're going to move up to the right here.
New target.
We lost a squirrel. Oh, and we got... there we go. Got that one down. Excellent.
Acquired.
We're going to move a little bit around to the right here. Hello, Hunchbacky. Oh, we got around. Alright, I'm going to go... oh, I'm narked. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully they don't have LRMs on their team.
New target acquired.
That's my only hope. But not only do they maybe have LRMs, but also they could... Oh, come on. Lock already. There you go. They could have it so that they can see me. I mean, I'm narked. It's not like, oh, I can be targeted by LRMs only. I can be targeted by everything. And that's one of the benefits of narking. Even if your team doesn't have ECM, and doesn't have LRMs, if the entire enemy team is narked, you can see them. And that's a benefit. But that Shadowcat is lagged. This guy is tagged. And he's being lermed to death. And we're just going to keep pumping LRMs into him. If he decides to stay there, just make his life suck.
New target acquired.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Lock on. There you go. Just over that ridge. That's something ATMs couldn't do. Needed that extra little arcing that you have with LRMs. As we just keep pumping in some LRMs into these guys here. Somebody on my cookies. Somebody on my tail. Doesn't look good for us for this match, that's for sure. We're going to whip ourselves around and start backing up as we put down some LRM cover. But, yeah, things aren't looking that tasty for us. Come on, get these guys. I'll learn you next, Mr. Uziel. Get back into cover already. sometimes you just get pushed in as the LRM carrier. Doesn't always work, and this wasn't a particularly good map for us. There's some shorter sight lines, and wasn't able to get it done. But we got 495 damage. That's okay, and looks like our allies are dying horribly, so things will hopefully end soon, as everybody's going death really quickly here. Come on, people. I want my next battle going, so give me my mech pack. It's always right after I die, or right before I die, I'm all like, we can do it, never surrender. The instant I die, it's always like, give up hope. The end is near. I want my mech back. But all we got left is a one-legged Arctic cheetah, which probably isn't going to do very much, so he'll do his best. And gets taken out. But good game to our opponents. They stomped us. But let us see what the post-game stats are like and how much damage you did compared to the rest of the team. Because when you're in these bad situations where you lose the match, that's all you have to think about is, did I do good enough? We got 55,000 C-bills. Oh, God, just slap me anyway. And how we do rest of the team, we were second on damage, so that's all we need to worry about. We did our part. But on to the third and final match for this video. And for our last match of this video, we did it. We got on the best map for our LRM cancer. We're on Polar Highlands Conquest. Let us go and blot out the sky with our death and destruction. Toggling tag. Boop. Let's go. Alright, so it is Conquest, so we do have to capture the points. We have to play that game mode. We can't just let the enemy team do whatever they want. But we just need our allies to target up some enemies and just give me those juicy locks. But I won't let the allies do it all themselves. I'm going to be doing it as well, because you can't rely on everybody else to get your locks. You have to get your own damn locks, you LRM boat. Stick your face out front. LRMs work down to 180, so get 200 meters away from the opponent and go, surprise, and LRM them that way. But let us move on out towards the front. And we got several people going off there to the right. Maybe that's the right option. That's got a couple of people, can't speak, people going towards the left. Most of these assaults are slow. Don't know where people are going for, but hey, I'm LRMs, I can reach out across half the map, so let us just sort of hedge our bets and go slightly to the right, a little bit out in the open, trying to head sort of maybe towards that tower over there, because that is where the enemy is coming from. To the right is the Thetas. I keep having to turn my freaking tag back on. It is annoying, but whatever. Push forward. Pushing forward. Pushing forward. I gotta get within range. Oh, give me those sweet, glorious locks. Lock is too damn hard to get. We got those lights out front. They're the one doing some targeting. Suck my LRMs, Cougar. We've got that UAV. Oh, it's gone.
New target acquired.
But those LRMs are still raining into a crowd, which means that some hit. And that means extra damage for me. But we need to get to a high ground here so we can get that tag on. That tag got a little bit of bonus on that roughneck, but I got to get to the top of this ridge so that I can get some tag shots on these guys. Who can I see?
Acquired.
Hello. Take some LRMs. Yeah, you like it now, don't you? Didn't mean to fire that one, but we're moving up here. We got that Mad Cat Mark II. He's running back into cover, as he does not like the rain, and he didn't bring an umbrella. Moving up. Cougar. I don't discriminate. I'll shoot at lights and assaults equally. He's down. Tag kill. That should be it for the event. I got one in the first match and one in this match, and killed an enemy with missiles when I was tagging them. So that should be the event. Now we can just stop playing Cancer.
New target acquired.
Let's rotate right here, try to get around the flanks of our enemies. Get some of these guys locked up here.
Target acquired.
Where's that roughneck? I want to learn him to hell, but a marauder will do just fine. He can't really stay there, and he can't really leave, so that means he can just kind of die. Just pumping in the damage to him. Let's continue to move, because LRMs are a no-skill weapon where you can
New target.
continue to deal damage even without aiming properly. See, I can wiggle my cursor all over the place as I'm moving. But we're going to get up and over to the right here, and we're sort of trading ridge lines with our enemies. But this roughneck here, he's thinking he's going back into cover, but he's not. I'm moving further and further, screwing up his cover. There's a little bit of long-range LRMing coming into play, but that's okay. Should be just enough before I overheat, and now I can start backing up this way and putting some LRMs down on this stalker. Just that tiny bit of heat before I got to that 100%, which was annoying. We re-enable our tag here, turn back, and start helping our allies who are now stuck in that same pit that the Marauder was in earlier. Giving them this cover here. Also, just get a little bit of large pulsing, because I can do that. And let's go get a little bit more range here as we're losing our arm. Yeah, it's okay. We still got a fair amount of ammo. We still got a fair amount of weaponry. We're going to just continue around back with our allies here as they're pushing in this Dragon Slayer. Dual Gauss PPC. Does he not know that Gauss PPC is out of vogue and is now basically nerfed to hell? Maybe, maybe not.
Level critical.
You can still do it if you alternate the weapons. Fire the Gauss, then fire the PPCs. But the heat scaling between them is very damaging. It looks like that's what he's doing. Huh. So he's getting around it by managing his weapon groups. We are just LRMing this Dragon Slayer until we out of LRMs. And then we're giving them the large pulse tickles at range. He's super CT crit and he goes down.
New target acquired.
Now, the enemies are winning the capture slightly. Not that much that we have to worry about it, but slightly. We're tagging this guy up. We're getting spotting assists for our allies. And we take that guy out, and that is it. We win the last match. And we gotta see what the post-game stats are like, because I feel that was the best match so far. Let's see what the rewards we get for being cancerous. We got 214,000 C-bills, 1 kill, 6 assists, with 855 damage. We got that tag kill. Oh, it's so good. And I don't even know what tag stealth means. We tagged and no one targeted us, I guess? Okay. But we got the kill with the tags when they were killed by lock-on missiles, which was that one event in the challenge that's going on right now, which I thought was going to be the most difficult. So we got it done in one episode. That's great. I think in the next one, I'm going to be... the next video I'll put out, I'm going to go onto my main account. I'm going to be Counter Cancer. Put on mass AMS. But that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.